President Tinubu wins 2024 Man of the Year award. Bagam. How did he get the award? What kind of award is this? Is it positive or negative award? What are the criteria for the award? On what basis was Tinubu made the Man of the Year 2024? Ha. Now, wow. Well, there are different kinds of awards. Anyway, we don't know this one. No. Let's get into the details before we speculate. But I know that there's no Nigerian that is not feeling the pain of Tinubu's reforms in Nigeria. There's no Nigeria, both the rich and the poor. Everybody is crying now. So maybe he is given Man of the Year award in negative perspective. We don't know. Let's dive into the details. But I know that it's only APC and some sycophants that will give him positive award for this period that he has been in power. If you vote it, I tell you, over 99% of Nigerians will give him a negative award. But again, let's get into the details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been named the Wheel newspaper's choice for 2024 Man of the Year. Okay, so the Wheel newspaper is a media outfit that has given this award to Tinubu. On what basis now? Before I critique them, let's move on. Now, the newspaper stated that the decision to honor President Tinubu was unanimous among its editorial team. Okay, so according to them, the president's reform policies over the past year have profoundly impacted Nigerians in ways unseen in recent history. For good or for bad, we need to know. Let's move on. The newspaper wrote in its editorial, President Tinubu's reform policies in the past 1 year have significantly impacted every Nigerian negatively, old or young, in the business, employed or unemployed, as never before in the country's recent history. Exactly. So the point is out now. You get the point now. The thing is negative impact. So the Tinubu's reforms have negatively impacted all Nigerians from all walks of life. That's exactly what we are saying here. Okay, so we can understand the basis for the award, because I know that giving Tinubu positive award, I am telling you, will receive 1 million backlash. I tell you. So let's dive more. Government's removal of subsidy and floating of the local currency, the Naira, delivered a big blow to the already fragile economy as the resultant increase in fuel prices drove logistics and the prices of food items through the roof. And that is true. Nigeria's annual inflation rate jumped to 34.60% in November from 33.88% recorded in October. The National Bureau of Statistics said in its latest Consumer Price Index report last Monday. Okay, so according to the Bureau, on a year-on-year basis, the headline inflation rate was 6.4% point higher than the 28.20% rate recorded in November 2023. That's the year-on-year rate. Okay, this shows that the year-on-year headline inflation rate increased in November 2024 compared to the same month in the preceding year of November 2023. For the yearly average consumer price index, CPI, the result shows an increase. It said the percentage change in the average CPI for the 12 months ending November 2024 over the average for the previous 12-month period was 32.77%, showing 8.76% points increase compared to 24.01% recorded in November 2023. The yearly urban-rural inflation rate is also high. In November 2024, the urban inflation rate was 35.07%. November 2024, indicating 9.62% point higher compared to the 25.45% recorded in November 2023. Rural inflation rate average in November 2024 was 30.71% on a year-on-year basis. This was 8% points higher compared to the 22.71% recorded in November 2023. So according to the Bureau, the rise in food inflation on a year-on-year basis was caused by increases in prices of yam, water yam, cocoa yam, etc., the potatoes and yam family, and other tubers class. Guinea corn, maize, grain, rice, etc., bread and cereal class. Beer and pinto, tobacco class. And palm oil, vegetable oil, etc., oil and fats class. So these are the food products that actually had the highest price increase. And this because these are also the food class that forms staple food in Nigeria with the highest demand on a daily basis. That is it. So on a month-on-month basis, the food inflation rate in November 2024 was 2.98%, which shows a 0.05% point increase compared to 2.94% recorded in October 2024. So for the past 1 year, therefore, Nigerians across all social strata, business and professional callings have felt the pains and hardship of the ongoing reforms. Little wonder many of them took to social media to deploy the moniker Tinubu pain in describing the harsh realities of government reform policies, though his media handlers rechristened it temporary pain. While National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu says it should actually be T-gain, Tinubu's gain. Can you imagine? Or Tinubu gains. So all of these things now we can see why this media house, the Whale newspapers actually made this assertion from the record posted by Nigerian Bureau of Statistics or National Bureau of Statistics, because they gave statistics of Nigerian inflation rate year on year and month on month for the past 12 months. And that is where these people got their information and now saw that actually the life has gone worse than it was when Buhari was leaving office. And that, led to them giving Tinubu Award Man of the Year. Clap hand for yourself. Say, Mr. Tinubu, clap hand for yourself. You have achieved. He said he's continuing from where Buhari stopped and that he has done successfully by making life more miserable for Nigerians. Very, 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 very bad. I'm telling you. So let me get to, I know that people will react to this award. And some of Nigerians will read typical of Nigerians, we will read the headline and will start drawing conclusions without going into the content. When you read the headline of this news, you will think that yes, there are sycophants giving him an award. But when you go into the content, you will see the basis for the award. You know that it's based, it's what they call, what do they call it? It just to tease him, to mock him. That is what we see there. Okay. It's a kind of sarcasm. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Somebody said, on what basis, please, when people are dying in stampede to receive free rice? Yes, this shows that, again, people are already commenting based on the title without reading the content. The basis is that Tinubu's reform has caused more pain to Nigeria than ever in the recent Nigerian history. And so it was a negative award, not a positive award. And somebody saying APC award, because they are believing that the award was to Tinubu's credit, but it's actually to discredit him. So read first before you complain. Man of the year indeed for making people hungry, poor and impoverished, sycophants, cabals, and feeders from the system of failure at work. People, again, making comment without going through the content. They just read the headline. Now, wow, so he's a man of the year for bringing excruciating pain to Nigerians. He lives ostentatious life while his people are dying of hunger with a bad leader. Who gave the fool the awards? This is it. Everybody that commented here did not read the content. They just saw the headline and used it to give their own feedback, which is not right. Please, sometimes it's not the way you see it on the headline. Read it first, peruse through, summarize it before you start making comments. Okay? So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. As Tinubu has been given the Man of the Year award on a negative perspective, not positive.